Hi everyone, I'm just going to show you how you can use snipping tool and paint, which is free on most people's PCs or laptops. So what we're going to do is, my best advice is go into your internet, have your Facebook open, and also have your Clean Easy page open. So all we're going to simply do is, if we go down to the left hand side and if you click start, I've already got snipping tool, but if you haven't, all you need to do is type in snipping tool and there it'll come, and you just basically click it. Okay, so it will come up here. So here's my snipping tool. All I'm going to do now is click. I don't need to click anything because it's under new. I'm just going to go in here and let's just say I'm going to take the pancake maker. So I'll just get a copy like that, and then all that's going to say is there's the picture, that's what it looks like, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to save it. So I'm going to save it to desktop, okay, and then I'm going to rename it. Let's just put pancake maker, and I'm going to save it, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to close that. The next thing you do, let's minimize that. What you'll see is Pancake Maker has come onto my desktop, just there. Okay, all I'm going to do is right click, and then if you come up the drop down screen, it'll say open with. So I'm going to open it with paint. So left click on paint, and there's the picture. So what I'm going to do now is, you can see these little drag handles. I'm just going to make that bigger. So you make it as big as you want, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this picture into the center. So if you come up to here, it'll say a little drop down, so it will select. I'm going to click on rectangular, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag it just across there, let go, and then I'm just going to drag it, let's just say there. So I've got my pancake maker in there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to customize it a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, I'm having a look at the color here, and I don't want it in black. I'm going to use tangerine, for instance. Okay, so all I'm going to do now is, I know it's £25, so I'm just going to pick one of these little icons here. So I'm going to click on this one here, 6-point star, and then what I'll do is I can make it as big as I want and let go. Okay, if you want to change colour, obviously pick the colour that you're going to do first. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some text. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change my colour, I'm going to add text, and I'm going to drag it into here, and it will stay there. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put £25. I'll move this across here, drag it to wherever I want it. If you want to make it bigger, then you just go over onto the sizes if you want to use different font there. So I'm just going to put that £25. So I'm happy with that. Now what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to customize this one. So I've got a document saved, and it's there, and it's actually got my shop highlighted. So I'm going to copy it, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to add some text. So it's already highlighted on text, and I think, right, oh, I won't mind a different colour. So what I'm going to do is, no, I'm going to stick with the blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag that there, because it's my text. I'm going to right click, I'm going to paste. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to highlight it, and I'm just going to show you, I can make it bolder, I can make it bigger. Clicking on the blue, so there it is in blue, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the front, press enter, and I'm going to change the text colour. I'm going to change it to red, and I'm just going to put let's just put for more bargains. For more bargains, yeah, for more bargains, visit our shop. Okay, so I'll just click there, so that's there. I'm happy with that. And then I just think, do you know what, I want to make the border look a little bit better. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick a blue. No, a green, let's just say. I know it doesn't max, I'm just showing you what you can do with this. So I'm going to click on here where it says rectangle, and I'm going to put that on the corner, and I'm going to drag it right across. Okay, then I'm going to let go, and I think, yeah, I'm happy with that. Or if I want it bigger, I can click the size. So let's have a look. I'm happy with that, and now all I'm going to do is I'm going to save as a JPEG. It's Pancake Maker. Now I know I've already saved it, so if I click save, it will say it already exists, you want to replace it. So all I'm going to do is say yes, close it down, and then if you have a look down here, it says Pancake Maker. There's my picture. So you can play around with it, and it's all free software that's already on your PC. Thanks for listening.